This date in history, one of his best moments. You go back to the finals against the Lakers, and we talk about Tyronn Lue is not going to want to remember this game. Not only did Allen Iverson put up 48 points, but of course, after maybe the biggest shot in the game, he had right here the cross, and then you'll see the step over. Lue, as he emphatically gave one of the bigger wins to the Sixers when AI was there. As a guard, you have defended against some of the greats. What made him so special offensively?
Well, the complete package. You know, he could shoot it with range. He was a tremendous athlete with great quickness in the handle. You know, and as a small guy, he had a big game. I mean, and you know what? He was, you heard in that piece, he was a cultural icon. And I'll tell you another thing about Iverson. You know, we always use the term with certain personalities, they're rock stars. He was the first hip-hop star when it wasn't necessarily popular to be. But the guy was genuine. That's who he was. And, you know, whether you loved him or hated him, he was comfortable within his own skin. And I think a lot of athletes respected him for that. You know, he did it the way he wanted to do it and was successful at it. I tip my hat to the guy. I mean, when you hear the story, the things he had to go through, the upbringing that he had, and then ultimately to become the player he was, arguably at one time the best player in the world, you know, that's pretty high praise for that young man, and what a heck of a career he had as he gets ready for the Hall of Fame.
You know, he changed the culture, not only when you look at the culture off the court, but we talk about now so many three-pointers, right? We watch the way the Warriors play. This was a guy who was aggressive to the hole. You heard Charles say there, maybe the biggest small man that we ever saw in the league. This was a guy who wanted to get to the rim every time he had the basket.
Every time. I mean, 11-time All-Star, 4-time NBA champ in terms of scoring. I mean, just an unbelievable passion and relentlessness. I mean, he was the most intimidating small guy to ever play the game. I mean, it's hard to physically intimidate when you're not that big.
I've noticed.
Iverson's, and you would know a little bit about that. You know,
I've noticed. I've tried. It's been unsuccessful. Yeah.
But that's, you know, that's a testament to what was in his heart. I mean, that guy, he brought it every night. You know, you knew when you were facing Allen Iverson, you had to have your hard hat on. And it was going to be one of those games where you could not only be embarrassed, but you could get your feelings hurt.